Jamaica in the British West Indies, sports pilgrims travel more than 3,000 miles to pay homage to the gods of polo. From Hurlingham, England, comes Lord Louis Mountbatten, first cousin and naval aide to King George. And he brings Major Robert Neville, Captain M.N.E. McMullen, and Jack Robinson. Mounted on thoroughbreds brought from England, they'll ride against the best mallet swingers in Jamaica. Constant exercising keeps the mounts in top form, so Lord Mountbatten's groom puts the Argentine horse, Catch-a-Pass, through his daily dozens. Until the start of this century, polo was played on ponies, limited by rules to a height of 14 hands. Now racehorse and thoroughbred blood courses through the veins of polo stock, and horses 15 to 16 hands tall prove the best mounts, although many ponies are still used. Slowed down by the camera, here's a demonstration of skill at figure eights, wheeling turns, and sharp pull-ups by the thoroughbred grandson of a Derby winner. As his early training for polo, this horse chased galloping cattle herds across the South American pampas with a gaucho in the saddle. Mr. Robinson, of the Queen's 4th Hussars, a 5-goal man, demonstrates basic shots. In the backhand, notice the follow-through as in golf. Here's a cut shot that curves when English is put on it. The upswing starts a backhand, then the free wrist completes the shot. It's the epitome of polo, horse and rider in perfect unison. Mark the easy steadiness of the horse as Mr. Robinson drives across the neck. The position of the ball, in relation to the hooks, controls the loft of the shot. Short lobs often are used in dribbling the ball to keep possession as the rider gallops into position for a clean shot. A demonstration of team play. White-shirted number 4 at right rides off his opponent, crowding him away from the ball and out of the play. But he leaves the shot for his teammate, Lord Mountbatten, coming up on left for a perfect drive at the goal. But it's nearly time for the game, and back at the stables, grooms and handlers are busy preparing the chargers for the battle of swinging mallets. Clipping the manes dresses up the appearance of the ponies, and in Jamaica, this is the only machine ever used on a horse. All other work of grooming is done with the hands. As an example, no brush or curry comb is used by this stable boy. Instead, he strops and rubs the horse's coat barehanded. Braiding the tail is another beauty treatment, but it also lessens the possibility of impeding a flying mallet. Padded wrappings and leather cuffs protect the shanks and fetlocks from injury if struck by the ball or the mallets. Equipment is polished and saddles are tested for flaws in cinch straps and stirrup leathers. Mr. Robinson's groom checks the sticks for whippiness and resilience, throwing out new mallets that do not measure up. The mallets range in length from 50 to 53 inches. The average pony costs from $500 to $1,000. In international matches, 5 or 6 horses are used by each player. On the defending Kingston team are Stafford Nunes, Team Captain Calder, Captain Hugo Anson, and Donald Pringle. The parade around the field is the prelude to the game. In Jamaica, it is a ritual of typical British ceremony. Among the legion of polo enthusiasts is Lady Mountbatten, who's here to watch her husband lead an English team in the world's oldest ball game. Hurlingham players climb into the saddle and head for the field to play a game that's 3,000 years old. Invented by the Persians, the game was discovered by the British out in India and was taken up in England in 1862. As hosts, the Kingston team takes the field after the visitors. And now it's time for a hard-riding chase after the willow root ball in a contest of thundering hoofs and flying mallets. There's the bell, and the throw-in by the official gets the game underway, with the English wearing white jerseys and the Jamaica riders in black. The game is divided into 6 chukkers or periods. each lasting 7.5 minutes. The simplicity of polo, with its lack of involved rules, makes the game one of the easiest for the spectators to follow. After an out-of-bounds shot, an opponent, watch the teamwork of the But Hurlingham intercepts, and then Mountbatten drives out of bounds. The ball hits a horse and soars 20 feet into the air. Now in the melee around the uprights, the Jamaicans launch an attack on thunder toward the English goal. The Jamaica rider misses the ball. Hurlingham starts a pass play for the goal, and in the furious riding, the teamwork gets underway. And there's a shot that scores for the Hurlingham team. Fighting hard to make up for the lead, Kingston starts a dribble play, keeping possession of the ball by short shots. Watch black-shirted number 1, Stafford. He swings a perfect shot, and it's right between the posts for a score. Hurlingham turns on the steam, and number 3 breaks into the clear and whams one within striking distance. 2 players override the ball. And in a thunder of hopes, Captain McMullen scores for Hurlingham. Lord Mountbatten passes to a teammate. On the return, he whips a shot back in a well-timed play that puts England in threatening position. And now, with furious riding and sharp passing, the Hurlingham Brigade pushes their advantage. And again it's Captain McMullen, one of Britain's up-and-coming young poloists, and he scores another. Jamaica defense starts to click, and they concentrate on Captain McMullen and Lord Mountbatten, but Major Neville draws the play, leaving Robinson free. Hard riding off and well-timed team play are features of this spectacular match, for this is polo, the game that sportsmen journey halfway around the world to play. The blue ribbon thrill show of sports by the thundering herd of the Polo Legion.